to celebrate the life of our Daddy Emmanuel Macaulay Emakose. Indeed, Daddy is a great man. He was a great man. I call him the best father-in-law ever. He was a man who loved his family. He cared for all his children. Even if you are not his child and you are around Daddy, Daddy loves you, Daddy cares for you. He has a very big umbrella that can cover and shield everybody. Daddy was a man of peace, a man of honor, and he stood as a symbol of authority for all of us in the Emakose family. I'll borrow the word of Daddy's first granddaughter, Miss Oloma Ovo. She said, Daddy will push you and keep pushing you until you achieve what you are supposed to achieve in your life. He will never leave you nor forsake you. He is a man who looked out for his children. Even our friends are his friends. He took our own friends as his own children. Just like the Fiesta manager said, Daddy was a great disciplinarian. Very firm. He never stood for anything evil. If you want to hear the truth, even though it hurts you, you get it from Daddy. When we are getting married, Daddy will call you and ask you, come, what time did you say is your wedding? And then you tell him, Daddy, it's 10 a.m. He will tell you, 10 a.m., I'll be in that church. You had better be there. Daddy keeps to time. On no account will you say you were caught up doing something, getting dressed up, or doing some other thing. If you fix a time for an event, be there. That's who Daddy is. I want to say thank you to Daddy for everything he did for me. Personally, I appreciate you. I know you are here with us, but we just cannot see you. It was through Daddy I came to the United States of America. He paved the way for his children. Even at a point in his life where he didn't have to leave Africa because he had excelled in his career, he has retired. It was a time for him to lay back and enjoy the good fruits of his good labor. But no, because of his children, Daddy still took that trip, which is very hard, especially for African men, to leave their comfort zone. He took that trip and came down here just to pave the way for his children. And I say, Daddy, thank you because I am the beneficiary of that trip that you took, and I appreciate you for that. Daddy supported all of us, every one of us. He looked out for his wife, his bride. He cared for our mommy. I never saw Daddy sick one day. He was never ill. I never witnessed him down. He was always strong. He goes to the kitchen, he makes his meal. And when it's time for Daddy to be in the kitchen, hey, you better give way because Daddy has to be in the kitchen. He did everything for himself. He was never laid back. He always encouraged us. In our career, he tells us, you better be the best you can in whatever you are doing. You need to stand out. That's who Daddy is. Daddy will encourage you until you succeed. When it's time for us to get when I newly came over here, when it was time for me to get my ID, Daddy will push and say, hey, today you need to go to DPS. Tomorrow you need to go to Social Security. Hey, you need to do this. He kept on pushing and pushing. He never, ever gave up on any of us. And when I eventually got my ID, and he did that for all of us, all his wives, he said, it's your turn, you're going to take me to work today. I have to be at work at 8 o'clock. Now, when Daddy tells you that, you just got your ID. On no account should you run a yellow light. No way. You only move when you see a green light. Don't say, oh, it's yellow light, caution, let me just quickly. No, because when daddy is sitting at the back and you're driving, you have to obey every road sign. Daddy was a principled man. I love daddy. I know we all do. All his children here and all the family members in the UK. We all love you and we appreciate you for every single thing you have done for us. Daddy Miguel. I know you living in us has created a great body in our hearts, but we are encouraged because you love God. When God calls, who are we? We can't say no. We don't have the power to stop anything. My joy is that during the time we had you here on earth, we had good memories of you. The pictures speak for itself. Life indeed is measured in moments. Every moment we have with each other, let us make the best out of it, because we may never have that chance anymore. When it was time for us to go to the restaurants, we did go. When it was time for us to have gathering in the family, we did that. When it was time to gather on Christmas party, Easter, Thanksgiving, we got the best of all of it. Because as our father, as our grandfather, father-in-law, great-grandfather, because he lived to see his 4th generation. I will close. Thank you. I will close with the words of Archbishop Benson Dausa. And he said, when things are so difficult and you don't know where to go, look up to God and say, God, help me. When you look and you don't seem to figure out the road you are to take, you are confused. Even in all your knowledge, wisdom, you don't know what to do. When times are hard, when the pain is so tough, and you can't hold back the tears, you say, God, help me. When we look and we look at the vacuum created by daddy's passing away, we can't fill it up. That's what we are going through right now. At various points in time, we break down. But in it all, because we are children of the Most High God, we look up to the heavens and we call on God to say, God, help us, strengthen us, so that we also can be a source of strength to our mommy. God, we are calling on you. Help us. And I know that for everyone who calls on God, God will never fail, and he will not fail us. Thank you for coming. God bless you.